Hello, this is the second video I'm making in a short series showing you how to use this template that I've made. This is how far we've got in the first video. We've added this text, the big headline and these paragraphs and that subheading there. Now we're going to add some more stuff, but first of all I want to make sure you know where to get the template from. So if you type this into your browser, that will take you to the place to download it from. It's a website called github.com, and it's my bit of that website, which is philipgledhill.github.com then / simple-site. And when you go there you will see a page like this, and all you do is just click that zip button there and it'll download it for you. Just save it to your desktop or wherever. So let's get back to business. This is what we've got so far, and we want to add some more stuff to it. So what we're going to do, this is the HTML page. This is the home page. This one is index.html, where most websites the home page is called index.html. Right, so this is the home page in a text editor. This is the HTML that makes it work. So what we want to do, first of all, we want to find the bit of the page we're going to edit. So if we search for web page, because I put some comments in to make it easy to find. So if you search for web page, you'll see this web page content ends here. Now then, that's the bottom bit. We want the top bit. Web page content beneath this line. Web page content starts here. So we've already put this in. That's the headline, them two paragraphs. And now we're going to put some more stuff in. So first of all we're going to put an image in. This is a paragraph. That tag there tells you that the computer will see this as a paragraph. So we want to put an image in here. So how are we going to do it? Right, let's see. Right, this is a tag that makes the image work. So it's image source, and you've got to put the place where the image comes from there, that the location of the image. Then width, you tell it how wide the image is and how high it is. This alt is so that it's alternative text, so that if you picture, if your image doesn't show, or if someone's partially sighted and they use a screen reader, they'll be able to hear the text that you type in there. But what we're doing first is getting the really basics right. So we need an image, we need the source of the image, and we're going to put it in the images folder. The image we're going to use is called dog. It's a picture of a dog. So it's in the images folder, and the image is called dog JPEG. If you're supposing you had a cat picture and you put it in the images folder, you could call it cat JPEG, and you'd have to type in here that the width, how wide the image is, and how high the image is. So that's all you need to do. Put it in the images folder, and then put type the name of the file there. When you've done that, we can copy this. I'm going to paste it into our web page HTML. So this one, index.html. So we want to put that image just after that paragraph tag there. Paste it in. Click save. Now we'll go back to our web page and see if we're hoping that a dog picture is going to appear here. Let's try it and see what happens. Oh, there it is. Right, so we put the dog picture in. What shall we do next? Or block quote. I like block quotes. What we'll do first, underneath the dog, we'll put a horizontal ruler stripe across there, and then we'll put a block quote is just ordinary text, but it's formatted in a nicer way. So we'll put a horizontal rule under there, then a block quote with some more text in. So we'll need some text. We'll copy some of this text so we don't have to type it all out. Right, let's go back to our right. So we're going to use this here. A block. This tag is these are HTML tags, and they tell your computer how to display things. So block quote is just a fancy paragraph really. So it puts text in there where it says paragraph, the text we've just copied. So now we've got the block quote tags and the paragraph tags and our text. So all we need to do is paste that into our page. So I'll go to index.html in the text editor, and paste it in. Now if we look at that, we'll save it. Now that's okay, this is a block quote, but we wanted some horizontal rules just to separate it off a bit, to make it look a bit nicer. And that's easy to do, so all we need to do, just before the block quote starts there, all you need to type in is an angle, make a bit of space so you can see, an angle bracket, and then HR, then close the angle bracket. It's just that simple. Click that save, and we'll see what that looks like. What we want is a stripe to come across here. There we go, little stripe across the page, and we'll put one underneath as well, so it's completely sort of sectioned off there. So underneath the bottom block quote, just angle bracket, HR, angle bracket, and then save. There we go, it's got one above and one below. Right, now what shall we do next? Right. I'll show you how to put a link in the page, because it's something you probably at some point you're going to want to do. All you need to do to put a link in your page is this bit here. It says ahref, that means anchor hypertext reference, and you should put in there the actual link. So this one's Google, so all you need to do, if you go to Google, we'll go to Google and you can see. Right, so when you go to Google, at the top of your screen here, you've got this URL. This is your domain name. So all you do is just copy it, go to the website you want to go to. We're just making a link for Google, so go there, highlight it like that, copy it, and then back in your text editor, you just need to, in that ahref, all you do, you paste it in. So you've got there anchor ahref with the link. That's the link there that it will take you to when it's clicked, and then between these two little brackets there, this closes it. In not all tags, but nearly all HTML tags, they've got that little slash there, and that's the closing tag. So you've got an opening tag, it's easy to see on these. You've got an opening tag, and then the closing tag has this little slash there. That's how you can tell it's a closing tag. So all we need to do now is one we've made here with the Google text. You put the text in there, and it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to say Google. You could put teapots or buckets or anything in there. It doesn't make any difference. The bit that makes the link work is this bit here. So we've got the link, we've typed the text. All we need to do now is paste that in wherever we want it in the web page. So let's copy it. We'll go to our index.html, and we're going to put that in the paragraph here. So we just paste it in there. So put a little bit of a gap there, and click save. So that's the bottom paragraph, should now have a link for Google. Let's see if it's worked. Somewhere, I might have put it in there, I can't remember where I put it now. Oh, that's where I put it in there. So if we click that, it just takes us to Google. Right, let's see. Got about 4 minutes left. I'll show you how to do a list. Right. So if you wanted a list of items, all you need to do is, these are tags, the HTML tags, and LI means list. This UL is an an unordered list, which is a bulleted list. You can have an ordered list, which goes number 1, 2, 3, or an unordered list, which is just bullets. So we're going to have a bulleted list, and for each item on the list you just need a pair of these tags. This list item and list item, it's just opening and closing tags, and the word goes in between there, in between the little angle brackets. So we'll put some, we've got a paragraph above it, so we'll just put my list, shall we call it, and then in the between each pair of list item tags we'll put some words. Right, so all we need to do now is paste that into our page, and we'll have a list. Right, so we'll put it underneath the block quote, paste it in, click save, and see if it's worked. So refresh the page, oh, and there's our list. Right, well, I think we've got about 2 minutes left. Really, I think what I'd really like to do is just to make sure you know how what we're doing. So basically, all these things are tags, and I made these videos for people who've never made a website before. I'm hoping that people will just think to themselves, well, it's easier than I thought, and that's why I've made this little template for you, and just picked some easy tags that are useful, and it'll just get you going, get you started making websites, because once you get started, it's you know, you've got a bit of confidence to carry on. Anyway, so all you need, with everything, all the stuff we've seen on the page so far are between these tags. H4 is a heading number 4. There's heading number 1, which is a big heading, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and heading number 6 is small, heading number 1 is the biggest. So and all you do is, if you want to put a heading, you just type your heading in there. And this list item, there's just an opening tag and a closing tag. So this is the tag that opens it, this is the tag that closes it, and your word goes in the middle. The list item ones go in an unordered list. So you've got to have an unordered list tag that opens and closes, and list items in between it. But that hopefully that'll get you started, so you can start having a go. Just try it and see what you think. I'll make a couple more videos to show you a few more things of how it works. Well, I hope you found it useful, and I do hope you give it a try. So download the source files from this site here. I'll put this underneath the YouTube video. I'll put a link to that so it's easier for you to find. I'll have to go because I've only got a quarter of an hour of YouTube. Won't let me put the video on, it's too long. Well, thank you for watching, and I do hope you pop back.